Let me just introduce myself. My name is Peter. This is my wife Olivia. We have a successful insurance business, and we joined Credit Cleaner because of the potential of the company, and we're really good friends with Hubert as well. So whatever he does always works out really good. So we're happy to be on board, and we because of our knowledge about sales and marketing that we have with our insurance company and the success so far we've had with Credit Cleaner, Hubert asked us to do a training, and we're going to do it on sales and marketing, how you guys can get clients. And I'm also recording this so you guys leaders who are on here can send it to your team, and hopefully it helps some people get some more customers and more sales. So we're going to get started here. Um, so basically, marketing 101, right? Any kind of business you do, whether it's insurance, credit cleaner, or anything else, you need some kind of marketing to get your name out there, build a brand, right? So, obviously, the first one, letting everybody about credit cleaner, right? Because if you join this company, you should be excited about the potential of this company and the good commissions and residuals, right? So we should be telling everybody that we know basically what we do, right? That we help clean people's credit, help repair credit and stuff like that. So it's super important to let everybody know. Obviously, social media, like Facebook, Instagram, huge, right? I mean, with our insurance business, we wouldn't be here where we are without social media. So that's something we're going to touch on definitely. Some people digital flyers, business cards. Some people still like the old school print. I never say no to that. Um, then there's old school like new radio, newspaper, magazines, but people still look at it, people still use it. So there's ways to do it. And then we'll also talk about how not to overspend on it because some of the media is expensive and not worth it. Obviously, the 3 foot rule, we're going to talk about that. If anybody doesn't know, definitely something to learn. And then build the credit cleaner brand, right? You got to build the brand. We got to build this. We got to make sure everybody knows about credit cleaner. So that's what we're going to definitely do here. And let's just start with the digital flyers. This is something I do, and I personally think it's awesome, because having stuff online or on not print is the new age, right? Most people prefer it that way. So I listed some Photoshop options that people can get online for free, and also my go-to is Adobe Photoshop. I think we pay like $20 a month for it. I mean, it's amazing. You can do anything on there. It takes a little practice, but there's YouTube. You can go on YouTube. There's like tons and tons of videos. They teach you how to Photoshop. It's amazing. So I create all my flyers for my insurance business. I create flyers for credit cleaner on Adobe. I mean, and you don't have to pay somebody to do it. So if you have a limited budget, you're just starting out credit cleaner, you just want to get the extra money, this is your second job or second thing, or you're trying to go in this full and you don't have that much money to spend on marketing, I mean, these options are best. $20 a month, you make your own flyers. You don't have to pay somebody to do it. You can also go on Photoshop. There's these different ones, some for Windows, some for Mac. I mean, if you guys want, I can send the link out, and you guys can spread this around, whoever needs it. I mean, and if you do want to spend money, you can also go online and there's all these like Fiverr.com. You could go on Fiverr.com, pay somebody like 20, $50 to design a flyer for you or something like that. So there's all those options are out there, and you could definitely take advantage of them. So making these flyers is a must. If, especially if you're going to be using social media. So I just wanted to touch up on that a little bit. And we're going to move along here. So, I did, sorry, because I created this training. We also wanted to show you some examples. I created this flyer for credit cleaner, just very basic. But I use Photoshop and it turned out great. I mean, I think at least I think it's great. So, but we do get a lot of traction when we post it on Facebook. So just simple stuff. Get a proof for mortgage. Get a proof for dream car. We put the pictures in there. It kind of makes it pop. Change the colors around, and obviously you always want to put like a family or something. People get attracted to. So we put a family there. They just bought a house, they're happy, dream house. And, so something like that, you can play around, you can always, reach out. I can give you guys advice. I'm not an expert, but, I've been digging around and doing it for a little bit. So sometimes these flyers turn out pretty good. This is one of my insurance flyers that I've used on Facebook a lot. I get a lot of leads at, just a father daughter kind of thing. It attracts people for life insurance. So also have this credit counseling service. That's actually my Facebook cover page for my Facebook group that I created, or Facebook page that I created for Credit Cleaner. So just, obviously we're located in Miami, so I just put that in there. Um, and the background, I put the logo and some text. So very simple, and if you need any help with Photoshop, just let me know. So obviously now we're gonna jump in all the things that I talked to you about, like letting everybody know, in the 3-foot rule, right? So I don't know if anybody's aware, but like there's warm market and cold market, right? So basically, I'll just explain to you guys everything. But the 3-foot rule basically means, that anywhere you go, anybody that's in the vicinity of 3 feet. Right now we have COVID. I understand this. The 3-foot rule might not apply as much, but obviously when COVID goes away, it's good to learn now so that you're ready for it. Basically, the 3-foot rule means anywhere that's 3 feet, around you. Basically, you start a conversation, talk about what you do, stuff like that, and obviously share what you do, like Credit Cleaner or anything else you do, maybe crypto trading or insurance or anything like that. And then you get into a topic, and then you can maybe get a lead out of that, maybe get somebody interested in joining you. So what is the warm market, right? Warm market basically means somebody close to you. So like family, of course, right? Family is the closest to us. So that's your warmest market. That's where anybody that's new to Credit Cleaner, new to sales, should definitely start with their family and just let them know, listen, I do credit repair. I just joined this company. We do outstanding. We have results. I can show you all the different results. If you know anybody, just let them know that I do it. Because you want your family to refer you, right? Because obviously they love you, so they should be referring you as the Credit Cleaner person, because they're your family. Obviously, I mean, some families are different, but I get it. But they definitely should support you. That's why I put closest family support. Like cousins. Everybody has a bunch of cousins, right? Whether they're actually your cousins or not, everybody's got cousins, right? So share with them, and the aunts, uncles, and stuff like that, and make sure those people know that you do it. Because sometimes, and we've even noticed, when we started insurance, people were like, "Oh, you guys do insurance? We didn't know that." So we definitely want to, right off the bat, make sure that everybody that does, because it's nothing embarrassing, right? You're part of a successful business, and that's going to really, really grow. So you definitely want to make sure everybody knows about it. Friends, and then family, friends, stuff like that, is super important, right? Not all friends support, right? But you want to make sure you let your friends know what you do. Social media friends. So nowadays everybody has, whether it's 200, 500, 1,000 friends, right, on social media. Reach out to them. Use Messenger. Just send them a quick message how they're doing. If you haven't talked to them in a while, build some rapport. Don't just jump in there. Hey, I haven't seen you in 5 years. I do credit. But build a little rapport there. Ask them how they've been doing, how their family is, what they've been up to, and then just squeeze that in there. That you do that, and let them know that you'd be happy if they referred you. And then you could also tell them about the affiliate program, but you got to feel it out, right? You got to see if they're excited about it too. Go ahead and tell them about the affiliate program. Co-workers, business partners, right? We all either have a job or a business. So you want to, if you have co-workers, just let them know, because you never know who has bad credit, right? That's the beauty of this. Like we do in our presentation, right? We tell everybody 52% of America is bad, poor, or poor credit, right? So you're never going to know who has that. And if your coworkers know that you do this on the side, well, unless there's like a policy at your work where you can't talk about it, then obviously you don't want to, because you don't want to risk that. But if it's okay, just share it. Church groups, anybody that goes to church, maybe like a little flyer, leave a flyer at a church, charity groups, anything like that. So anyone you have a relationship with is your warm market, right? And then there's the cold market, right? This is everybody's favorite, right? The cold market. Well, but if you're serious about building a business and you really want to grow and you want to get a lot of customers, you're gonna have to reach that cold market. If you just want to make some extra money, the warm market might be fine for you, But if you really want to build that business, you're gonna have to go after that cold market. And the cold market basically is like cold calls, just picking up the phone and dialing, buying leads on the internet or getting leads from somewhere and calling them and telling them what you do. And most of the time, if you buy leads for credit, people are actually looking for credit repair. So those might turn warm really quick. Referrals, from your warm market, if you spread the word, you're gonna get referrals. Those people you might not know, but once you talk to them, they'll become a warm market. Networking events, going out there and talking to people. Right now, it's because of COVID, but there's a lot of online networking events. I know we have somebody on the team that does a lot of online networking. I think his name is Tony. So reach out to him, talk to him about online networking. It's huge. I mean, you want to network, if you want to build a business, networking is a must. So, elevator lines, again, like I said, it's COVID, but if you're still in the elevator, you got the mask on. And if it's not too awkward, you can always talk about and be excited about what you do, right? And if you're standing in line and stuff like that, bars, restaurants, some states are open, some states are not. But if your state's open and it's okay, go out there, go to a bar, talk. I'll just give you a story. I do insurance, and I follow this very, very successful person that's been doing insurance and multi-million dollar company now. But when he got started, he said he would go to bars and just talk to financial guys or anybody that pertains to what you're trying to sell or trying product you're offering, right? So financial guys, definitely somebody that gives out loans like bankers and stuff. You want to network with those kind of people, and they are usually after a long day of giving out loans and financial advice. They usually go to a bar and have a drink. So he said that's where he picked up most of his networking partners and build a huge business out of it. So it's definitely something that you should look into. And then people you meet every day in person or online, that's your cold market, right? So you definitely want to do both markets, because that's how you're going to be able to build a successful business. So just to touch up on media, I don't really want to spend too much time, but some people still like to advertise this way, and there are people that still look for advertisement in these different things, right? So paper media, right? Local newspapers. I wouldn't go for any like major newspapers because you're gonna pay so much money and it's not worth it. But any local newspapers that you can find a deal, maybe find a little spot, advertise for 100, $200, that's fine. But like I said, I don't want to discourage you. If you want to go for the big, major newspapers, go ahead, But the best deal you're gonna get on local newspapers, magazine advertising magazines. You get in the mail, event magazines. Somebody's promoting an event, they need sponsors. You could be a sponsor, like we did that. For a charity event, they were throwing a charity event, but they needed sponsors to pay for everything. So we sponsored one of those events. They put our name all over the place. We got a bunch of calls from that. So that's definitely something you can do. Church announcements, like if anybody goes to church, they announce what's coming, following month and stuff like that at church. You could always put your advertisement in there, flyers, business cards. I have business cards for insurance. For credit cleaner, not really, because it's more online business. But if you want to be that person old school where you hand out business cards, go ahead. I mean, you could go to Got Print, put down some business cards for 20, $30 and hand them out. Stickers, you can put credit cleaner, put your number there. Anything works really. If you like that kind of stuff, go ahead. I mean, it still works to this day. And then there's other media like radio ads. Also, maybe like some local radio stations, they give you a better deal. TV ads, I mean, I put that in there, but if you get to level 9, maybe we can all afford it, right? But maybe some local TV or something like that will give you a good deal. YouTube videos, that's a big one. I mean, you got to be making YouTube videos nowadays. You never know what's going to go viral. Self-made videos, they could post on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. Professionally made videos, you could pay somebody to make a video for you. Nowadays, Fiverr, you can find people that you just send them the content, they'll edit it for you. You can also get video editing, stuff like that. Podcasts are big nowadays. That's a good way to advertise if you can get a following. So definitely look into any of this stuff if you want to promote your business. Social media, that's a big one. Obviously, you guys know what that logo is, right? Facebook, big one, big, huge. I mean, it's my favorite. Not not just saying in general, but for business, Facebook is huge. Instagram is another one. It's a different for a different crowd, but Instagram is huge nowadays. LinkedIn, that might be more for recruiting, but you never know who you're going to find on LinkedIn, and they might need their credit fixed. Maybe up and coming business, a business owner or something like that. YouTube, obviously, that's a big one. Messenger, I use Messenger a lot. I mean, it's crazy how we communicate nowadays, but Messenger is a big one. Reaching out to your Facebook friends and stuff, definitely that's something that you should do. TikTok, it's new. I just got into TikTok, but I'm telling you guys, a lot of people on TikTok. It's a huge opportunity, and it's all this stuff can be free. So, I mean, there's obviously paid ads, but all this stuff is free to use. So, if you guys have any questions, I mean, we're gonna go over a little bit, but definitely reach out. We can always give you some guys advice on social media. So basically, I'm gonna let Olivia talk about this because this is her expertise, Facebook. So she's gonna jump in and then tell you guys how we advertise for our insurance and credit cleaner now too.
Hi, everyone. So just like Peter said, if you don't have Facebook, and I'm pretty sure you guys all do, but if you don't, you have to create a Facebook account. It's very important. It's like free marketing, basically. What we did is I didn't reach out to my friends on Messenger.
We did at
And
the
we
beginning.
in the beginning we did, but I didn't want to just throw credit cleaner and insurance into them. But I started creating. We started creating flyers, and we were posting it. Um, and they just after a while, I just kept like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We had the schedule, and we started posting about insurance and started posting about credit cleaner. And obviously, if we had results, we were posting, the results, and this attracted a lot of my Facebook friends. I actually have around maybe 2,000 people on Facebook. I know Marius has a lot. I know he has close to 5,000. I think 5,000 is the maximum that you can have.
Mm-hmm.
So the more people you have on Facebook, the more friends you have, the better it is, because the more of them will see it. Also, interesting thing is that you have to connect with them and sort of like their post and also comment. If you don't comment and you don't post on someone else's post, they're not going to see your post. So you have to just like their post, write something nice, talk to them, write a comment, and it will attract them, and they will start seeing your post, and it will, like I said, attract,
Yeah.
and they will start learning about credit cleaner and whatever other business you're in, but we're talking about credit cleaner. So they will eventually start, looking at different results or what you do. And after a while, they will start writing to you and asking you questions. So, oh, what is it that you do? They have to see it a couple of times before they start reaching out. But it is a great way to, like I said, free advertising. We actually recently created a Facebook page for credit cleaner group. I added a bunch of people, and when we share results there, we write about, this is our recent client, and his credit cleaner got so much better, whatever. Just posts, and I started sharing those results to different Facebook groups. What you have to learn is that you have to look at different Facebook groups and what rules they have, because a lot of times you cannot advertise because they call it spamming. So you have to learn what groups you can advertise and share the results. So like I said, I did that, and there's a lot of groups that I share credit cleaner information. And yeah, so just the information, and like different groups, like I said, financial groups, talk to real estate agent, mortgage brokers. Maybe mortgage brokers or real estate agents have their own Facebook group. Add yourself to that group, start sharing information about credit cleaner and the results. The results are what's bringing us the most clients. The results, people like to see results.
Mm-hmm.
So this is very important.
Definitely super important. Um, I'm gonna just jump in here. Facebook ads. We do also do Facebook ads. So if you have a little bigger budget, this is something for you. I'm not gonna go in too much detail. If you guys are interested, we could do another Facebook training on just Facebook ads. But basically, Facebook ads are paid advertising. So you could designate a target and specific demographic. So if you're looking for people that want life insurance or have bad credit. But you can also pick income, so you want to make sure they can afford the monthly payment and stuff like that. So it's definitely it's a little tricky. You gotta figure it out. I took classes on it, done a lot of research, read some books, YouTube, of course, and I can do get results from it now, but it does take time, and you got to spend some money, because you got to pay Facebook to put that out there. The bigger budget you have, the more leads you're gonna get, and I just put that example of that life insurance because that's one of my most successful ads. It just for some reason it works. I've played around different things, but this one's the most successful. So we got the most leads from it. So definitely something that you should keep in mind. If you obviously if your business grows, then you could definitely look into it. If you do have some money in your budget, then you could definitely get started. And like I said, if you guys are interested, we could definitely do training on Facebook ads. Instagram. Olivia will touch up on that because that's her favorite app. So
No, I love Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, you should seriously create an account. It's free, like Peter said. It's fun. You can follow people. People will obviously start following you after a while. You gotta create content. That's very important. And also post. Posting is what brings your audience, what brings traction into your account. You got to post at least minimum, this is what I say, minimum 5 to 10 stories a day. It doesn't all have to be business. So it's not that I only post about credit cleaner or insurance. It has to be like mixed in between. So something about like lifestyle, maybe we go out to dinner, we have drinks, maybe nice dinner, I take pictures, I write something about it. And then in between, I add credit cleaner information or a flyer, something like that. So you gotta make stories. Posting is very important. Good content. People want to follow you if it's not boring. It cannot just be business. If it's strictly business, people were after a while they'll just stop following you or start being engaged. It has to be entertaining, so it has to be fun. Maybe post a funny video when you sing and right. I mean,
yeah, anything,
TikTok, anything. Your favorite song, music video, or whatever. I mean, just they have to get to know you, what you like. Maybe a picture of your family going on a vacation. We're actually right now in Florida, so we post a lot of pictures. I don't know, palm trees, beach, the lifestyle. So this is what brings a lot of traction into our account. And like I said, mixing business with your lifestyle. It just cannot be strictly business or just strictly lifestyle. It has to be mixed.
Exactly. This is just some examples. Maybe Olivia touch on how the profile you created and stuff like that on the Instagram.
Yeah, so that profile I created, it was actually super easy. You cannot have more than 100 words. So you have to choose wisely what you want to put. Like I said, we put education, fun, health insurance, bilingual, and a phone number. So the most important stuff that you want to put, and also put an emoji. Emojis and hashtags are what's the most important on Instagram right now. Hashtags will bring you traction, will bring you audience, will bring people. The more hashtags, the better. I think right now you can do up to 50 hashtags every single post. That's a lot. That's a lot of hashtags. That's a lot of tractions. That's a lot of audience and bringing people. We see, as you see, we have lifestyle, Florida and different, back in Chicago, snow, or we were in Wisconsin and we were just posting, and also ads about insurance or credit cleaner. So it's mixed. It's not just lifestyle and it's not just strictly business. It has to be mixed. People want to see that you're having fun, that you're connecting with others, that you're a happy person. Very important. Yep. You want to be smiling, you want to be happy, you want to be entertaining, fun, outgoing, and in between you post about business. And this is what's going to bring you future clients, business partners, and followers.
Definitely. Also YouTube and TikTok. I'll talk to you a little bit about YouTube. Olivia will TikTok. She's the one that got me into it. Videos. Nowadays, you have to make videos because YouTube is insane, and TikTok is following super quick. I mean, people like to see videos instead of just like paragraphs and words. Nobody has the attention span to read stuff. So videos are super important. People, like I said, people like to be visual. Content creator on YouTube and TikTok can go viral. So you never know when you make something and your page will go viral, and then you can, obviously capitalize on that. TikTok is great to get a quick point across, short videos, but can grab someone's attention when scrolling. YouTube, to get followed, you need to be constant creation, constant. Oh, sorry, creating content constantly. So this is just an example. One of our YouTube videos, our Facebook page welcome. So we have a Facebook page for insurance. We made a welcome video, just simple, video where we talk about what we do. It could be scary at the beginning. We just have to get over that hump and just do it. Once you do it, then it becomes natural. You don't care anymore, and you just keep making videos. Just maybe touch a little bit on TikTok because we don't want to go too long. But
yeah, so TikTok is something new to me and Peter. We just really honestly just maybe a couple months ago we got into it. I saw some video, I liked it, and this is why I created the TikTok, my account. So like Peter said, you just post pictures, you can post short videos, lifestyle, insurance or credit cleaner, hashtags. This is what brings you audience and, again, followers. Honestly, as you see in the first picture, second picture, or the first video, 144 people saw it. I don't know them. I don't know who they are, where they live. They saw it because of my hashtags. Hashtags Miami, credit, whatever. Hashtags are very, very important. I have 281 followers.
Just
maybe
in
a month. It's not a lot, but I don't know who those people are, which they will bring,
more people.
This is audience. More and more people will start following you. But again, you have to post on regular basis, so it has to be often. It has to be daily. Try daily.
Definitely daily. And just to touch in really quick, TikTok lets you edit videos, so you have free video editing and picture editing built in. So you could add stuff, you could filters. There's all kinds of stuff you can play around with it, download and play around, and it's all free. So remember, it's good advertising. And free is good because you don't have to pay, right? So sales and credit cleaning. Now you guys know the marketing. The sales part, I'm just going to touch in really quick because it's super, super easy. When you do great marketing, sales come easy, right? That's what I've learned in my life in sales. Great marketing, the sales will be easier. So credit cleaning sales are super easy, right? Like we have a done-for-you system. Free consultations, you get your own website and link, right? There's a call center, multi-language call center. And obviously, again, my good marketing equals easy sales. So, most of the sales process is done for you by credit cleaner. So you just have to get that client interested in what you do, get them over to the link, get them in for a free consult, and then let credit cleaner do that sale for you. So, we're not going to touch too much on how to sell and this and close because credit cleaner is going to do it for you. But the marketing is super important to get there. So using your link to get sales, right? I'm just going to touch base on this. Everybody should know this by now, but if you don't, we're going to touch up on it. And definitely you guys can show this video later to new people that they can use it as well. So obviously on your website, you have your URL. You go in there on your homepage, you copy link. Now you can send that to your prospect or lead. I always say to help them navigate. So now they, get your link, they go on the website, you tell them to click on request a callback, and they get this screen that pops up on their phone or computer, right? And then you want to ask for the first, last name, email address, cell phone. Have them fill that out. What is the best time to reach you? Select the language and submit. And now somebody from Credit Cleaner is going to call that lead for you. They're going to present the Credit Cleaner company. They're going to close the sale for you. You're just gonna have to collect that $60. I know it's painful, but you're gonna have to collect that $60 for basically sending your link, right? So that's pretty cool. Just best practice when speaking to a prospect, if they're very interested and they're okay with it, ask for their info. Ask for their info. If you're on Messenger, Olivia does it a lot. Ask for their info, but ask for their first, last name, email, cell phone, best time, language. Put that in, submit it, and now 100% that request is submitted.
This actually works great. Honestly, I do it and it works perfect.
It works great. And if the customer is iffy about giving you that information over Messenger, walk them through it. Get on, stay on the phone with them, explain like I did. You go on the website, click on request callback, fill out the information. Don't leave them till they submit the request, and then for sure that sales that's going to go into the credit cleaner, right? So just really quickly, super important. Everybody's favorite part: follow-ups. And I'm going to stress this again: follow-ups, because it's super important to follow up. Credit cleaner will do follow-ups for you up to 3 times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's so
Hubert
nice.
will confirm that, but 3 times you still have to follow up, because if you guys look at the statistic, this is real. This is real in every single industry that does
Yeah,
sales,
absolutely.
because the 80% of a sale is made on the 5th to 12th contact. So you look at the first contact, 2%. So if you want results and you want customers and you want to make that money in credit cleaner or anything else you do, you have to follow up at least 5 times, up to 12. So I mean, guys, I do a lot of cold calling. I do a lot of sales that I have to do on my own. Hubert knows the pain. You have to follow up, because if you don't follow up, you have no business, you have no clients. Any of the leaders on here, Mario, anybody will tell you the same thing. You have to follow up. So keep that in mind. This is one of the most important things when it comes to sales and marketing, is the follow up. So